Hello everyone, I am Lost, and welcome to the third episode of Weapon Spotlight. And today we're talking about one of the most hated weapons in the game, the Rivers of Blood. Look at this weapon. Look how red it is. Look how shiny it is. But this weapon, man, people hate it. It's infamous because of its weapon art. It's so good that people have dubbed it the I win button. And we'll get to it. But first, let's talk about the general moveset of this katana. And that's gonna be quite simple because it's a katana. It has the standard katana moveset. There's nothing special to talk about, not really, except for maybe one thing, and that's the running heavy. The running heavy is a perfect example of a great chase down move, and I really like it. Now, of course, the main reason why people use this weapon is Corpse Piler. That's the name of the actual weapon art, but everybody just calls it Rivers of Blood. Look at how it does, right? It goes pow pow, pow pow pow. That is insane. It has excellent reach, excellent damage, excellent speed, and it bleeds. It has the whole shebang. And if you get shebanged by this weapon, you are going to die. There's no ifs or buts about it. Granted, if you are fighting a singular opponent, this weapon isn't that bad to deal with. In fact, it's kinda nice because you can very easily read its moves. Where it becomes cancerous is when you invade and you'll have one person using Rivers of Blood and another person using, well, Moonveil, another Rivers of Blood, or they might just hurl magic at your face indiscriminately. Well, you're going to have a bad time because there is no chance in hell that you can actually dodge all of those projectiles and weapon arts. It's not going to happen. As far as damage goes on this weapon, it has a respectable 610 plus 73 blood loss build-up, so that's pretty strong. Usually, if you're wielding a singular weapon like this, I want the weapon to have 700 AR for it to be useful. But since it has bleed and since it's the Rivers of Blood, I think 600 damage is plenty. We can of course use the steroid flask in order to increase the damage a little bit to 665. That's pretty good. Now, enough talk, let's show everybody how easy it is to off people with this weapon. Let's go to the invasions. And I think we're going to start out with something a little crazy. By the way, this is going to be post-commentary again, because quite frankly, I really enjoyed that. So from now on, all of the weapon reviews will be post-commentary. Now, as you can see here, these people cannot see where I am because I am hiding as a box. And I really wanted these people to bunch up so that I could get all of them at once, but unfortunately, we only got one, but that was still pretty satisfying. Now, here's something kind of funny happened. There was some lag, so you see, I didn't do any damage at all, but at the same time as I used the weapon art, the damage comes in, and we absolutely destroy him. Magnificent stuff, right? Moving on, we have a couple of people in the Lake of Roth. I actually have become quite a big fan of invading in this area, because not only do I get a bunch of people, it's also kind of funny, the different situations that you can find yourself in. Now, this isn't the greatest situations because I hate fighting people who use that spell, but luckily I take him out with the weapon art and we fight another Rivers of Blood user. Now I don't want to use Rivers of Blood or the weapon art too much in these fights. I want to have like a nice little straight fight every now and then, and here I back off a little bit because I don't want to kill him too quickly. I want the fight to last a little bit, and oh, we got ourselves a little bit of a bloody hit there. Bang. I didn't get the charge attack. That's unfortunate. I back off, I heal a bit, and he comes in very angry. I think he should heal. If you're fighting Rivers of Blood, heal up, or else he might end up dying to that. And he panics, rolls off, and here you'll see why I love this community. He just stays there, bows, I bow back, and then we simply wait until the life energy is drained from his poor corpse. I really like that. Back in the sewers. The sewers is also another place that you get a lot of action in when you're invading at 125. And I got really lucky here because I jumped down straight as those guys were coming up. So I simply get a free kill on the Phantom. And then we hurry up. Now, it's not the greatest move for the host to run over here. Well, actually, I take that back because I thought there were live ogres there. They're not. He has rivers of blood as well. There's a lot of rivers of blood in this video. Apparently, everybody got the memo. He is very liberal with his use of the weapon art, so I decided I might as well be liberal as well. And bang, 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 we get a bunch of hits. I kind of want to slow it down a little bit, but I realized that we have a blue that's coming in, and I do not want to take the risk. I decide to just kill the host and get done with it. Now, here's another really funny clip. There's a lot of good clips here. This is an ambush. I'm waiting for them. Because Rivers of Blood has such good reach, and it comes out so quickly, it's an excellent ambush weapon. We go bang, bang, bang! The man is dead. He doesn't exist anymore. He doesn't live. And then we go after Guts. Now, Guts has apparently eaten a little bit too much chocolate as of late, or any other sort of sweet thing that he enjoys. I don't know. I haven't read the manga or seen the anime. I know it's kind of heretical, but that's what it is. Now, we get a good hit in. He tries to weapon art me. It's not ending all that well for him. He tries to heal. I get him. And there we go. Another bow. Well fought, sir. Well fought. And right from one situation to another, this is crazy. They don't remember that I have invulnerability for a little while, and we absolutely destroy one of the Phantoms. The other guy survived, unfortunately, but you know what? We're going to use a little extra corpse piler here and just absolutely destroy him as well. Look at that. The man is down. And that's how quickly you can demolish people with this weapon. So now it's just you and me. At the very first, I thought this guy was maybe using Moonveil because he was using that weapon art. But no, he's just using the Uchi Katana and actually using Unsheath, which is respectable. Which is why I decide I'm not going to use Corpse Piler all that much in this fight. I tried to go with the parry. I didn't get it, which is unfortunate because, you know, parries are cool. But we keep fighting. I keep using my heavy running attack on him. He does nothing other than his Unsheath. So, you know, not great. And then we got the guy there who get a little sick. He uses one of the abilities and gets his bubble off. And I decides to just end it and come in with Corpse Piler. Another man down. That was a good fight, though. I really enjoyed that. And surprisingly, we also got an invasion in this area of Landel at 125. The host is on the roof there, and his Phantom is down here. So, alright, let's just do the whole fighting thing. And here you see another katana. Almost everybody is using a katana here. I decide to try to go with a guard counter. It's not working out. The person doesn't have a lot of health or armor though, so oof. I decide that parrying is the best course of action, get the parry, and I end her. Which is too bad because she looked nice. You know, not that women's only worth is how pretty they look, but you know, losing a nice pair of tits, it's just sad. That makes me sound misogynistic, I know, but it's the truth. And this person, for some reason, decides that trying to butt me is a good idea. It's not, and I very easily get backstab. In fact, I'm a little disappointed in myself that I didn't get the backstab earlier as well. We go in with a charge attack, we go in with another hit, and the bleed comes in, and another battle down. So far, we haven't lost very much, and that's something that keeps happening. Okay, funny situation here. Apparently, these people already killed the dragon, so the dragon doesn't exist for them. Look at that. Pow! That poor dragon keeps trying to kill the people and nothing happens. He must think he's so bad at his job, but he can damage me, which isn't great, so I decide screw it. You know, I'll take damage here. I'm just gonna use a lot of the weapon art, or as much of the weapon art as I can, in order to try to kill them. And I don't get a hit in very often, but I do manage to get a hit in on his shield. And oh my god, I take blood loss, and they keep hunting me down, man. It's a little insane. Heal lost. Heal. There you go. Now, corpse pile him. Ooh, it kind of went straight through him. I did do the damage, but not great. Okay, corpse piler again. No, I should have done corpse piler. I didn't. And he hits me, and the dragon hits me, and it is not fantastic. I get corpse piler. I get him. I get the phantom. The host, though, he lives. Now, back to the subterranean shunning grounds. I wake up, and this guy decides to leave. Poor host there. He gets invaded, and the phantom immediately leaves. And I feel a little bad, because this guy seems to be alone. But those feelings of shame, I suppose, they quickly leave my body, because I realize he has a moon veil, and he's a mage. So let's just be liberal with the weapon art, shall we? We punch him once, he falls down, and he gets stuck in that little area, and I decide, yeah, let's just keep you there. One weapon art later, the man is dead, and we move on. Now we're fighting Lunar. Oh, I remember Lunar. I really enjoyed this fight. Now, this person must be using the tongue. I invaded this person a few times. And, well, the guy doesn't really have any people with him. Now, I'm not going to damage him until he's done fighting the mob here, but I am trying to be a little sneaky and try to get a parry in. I might have taken the parry, but hey, that's just me. I'm kind of nice and an asshole in that type of way. I get a few hits in, and he tries to come at me with the backstab. Since they buffed backstabs, or since they fixed backstabs, I should say, a lot more people have been trying to go for them. It's not working out well for him, though, and so he's, resorting to trying to get me to fall for his parries. It is not working, at least not yet. That's the second time I got some blood in on him, and I really have this man. I have him backtracking. I get some Estus parries or Crimson Tears parries. You know, I'm a Souls player. They will always be Estus for me. And I keep him on the back. And bang, he tries to get his parries off. He doesn't, and I get a charge attack and the bleed attack. Overkill? Yes, maybe, but it is what it is. Back to one of those really interesting situations in the Lake of Roth, and this here is special. This really is special, because as you can see, those guys, they are hiding on the island. Or maybe not hiding, but they have found their battleground. So when this fight ends, it will end quickly. Will I be able to get over there? I'm thinking, right? And I'm thinking, what type of tools do I have to counter this situation? I'm looking at every single one of them. I'm looking at, what am I looking at here again? Oh yeah, I wanted to see if I couldn't throw some bombs at them. And so I do. The first bomb, kind of messed that one up, and I take a face full of magic for it. The second bomb, though, actually lands on its target, but as you can see, it takes like 3 seconds before it actually registers. So I'm like, okay, that's not gonna happen, and I didn't do much damage anyways. So I take my Wondrous Physics Flask. It does have poise, and so I'll just run in and try to get it. Can I get them? Yes, with Corpse Piler, bang. Both of them die. It doesn't matter if it's a delayed reaction. I got them. Back into the Hallig Tree here, or the Haggle Tree as my chat calls it. I found this guy. Yeah, hello there. I kind of like the way he came in from the side there. Kind of funny. It's a fight to the death between him and I. He's actually a really good one. You know, he doesn't resort to all of the pokes. He does a bunch of them, but it's not the only move in his arsenal, and I have to respect that. In fact, he kind of has me on the ropes there. I go with the Corpse Piler. I don't want to use that attack only, but hey, you know, he's a strong guy, and he has Bloodhound Step, so we have to take every advantage that we can get. I have yet to actually hit that attack on him though. I tried to get a sneaky little jump attack, but I don't jump forward enough, and he comes at me with the pokes, and there we go, jump attack on him. That lands. One more attack and I'm dead, so I have to heal up. Come on. Oh, or no, I don't have to heal up. I use Corpse Piler. The range, man, is just insane. And he goes down. Back into... well, not the Lake of Roth, but we're in Khaleed. This was kind of stupid. Here's the host, his phantom, and I'm like, okay, worm dad, show me what you got. And he doesn't have anything. Because he just leaves. And so we decide to fight Darformal himself. We jump up on the rope. We don't want to use, Corpse Wax immediately. Corpse Wax? Corpse Piler. Man. So we give the man an opportunity to fight, to defend himself, but 777s with the weapon art, and he's dead. He's just dead. This is another really funny situation. I got a lot of good invasions here. So I've actually been hiding here as flowers for a while. I thought I saw them go in there. I saw a red go in there. I was a little confused, but here they are. Here's one of them, and I'm really lucky because they come both running straight towards me, and I just immediately crush the phantom. And the guy's like, oh my god, what is happening? And I run up, I hit him. Short invasion, but my god. It's so good. Oh. Something that is not as good, though, is this situation. Now, I've fought this particular host before. We have been looking for him, me and the other guy. And the other guy, he walks down. He takes the elevator all the way down. But I know where the guy is. He's on top. And he's hiding there with a specific weapon. I heal up. I probably shouldn't have drank that as it is right there. Maybe we should have drank it here if we can use it. But he's hiding there with the heal weapon, Mogwin Spear. And, if you are caught here, you're going to die. I'm trying to lure that attack out of him. I want him to use up all of his blue juice. I hear him bring out a sorcery, and I'm afraid I'll get a blue blast to the face. I return, but here he comes again, and he actually gets a few hits in. And I'm uncertain of what I want to do here at the moment, and I thought, you know what, let's just go for it, right? Here he comes with some skulls. Those don't do as much damage, but they can still be dangerous if you're up close. And so we go up, and I go like, oh god, oh god, I'm not panicking, but I know that I'm so close to death there. But here we are, just him and me, and I go try to weapon art his ass, and well, I'm not used to that weapon art, so I may have messed up there. That was a tactical error on my side. And here we are, that's all of the invasions. The Rivers of Blood is not an automatic win. It simply isn't. It's still a really powerful weapon though, and I really hope that FromSoft, when the next patch comes out, does something about this weapon. I mean, I want it to be good. They can do a bunch of stuff. Maybe remove the damage from the blood. Maybe make the weapon art cost health instead of FP, like the other blood attacks. There's a bunch of stuff they can do. So far, I think I want to give this weapon a broken out of 10. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, or I will punch a baby. I shouldn't use that as my new catchphrase. I really shouldn't. Oh, kisses.